Three Arrows Capital, big old hedge fund, kind of blew up. Maybe you heard about it. It created all sorts of drama in the crypto world. Well, a lingering ramification of that is that their NFT wallet yesterday was noticed to be active. Some NFTs from that wallet, some pretty pricey NFTs from that wallet, were being moved to a Gnosis safe. Nansen flagged it. Everyone was like, ooh, intrigue. And then sure enough, today we get some reporting from CoinDesk that it was the liquidator taking possession of that wallet, hopefully to make investors a bit more whole. So this is sort of an interesting little footnote, I think, in the 3AC saga, that they did have some pretty significant NFT holdings that they bought sort of at the height of NFT mania. The value of some of those holdings are down significantly, but as they get unwound and those assets get liquidated, we get to see some of the inner workings of it thanks to on-chain sleuthing and other fun stuff enabled by public blockchain networks. All right, it's the Jen show. I'm tossing it to her. Jen, what are you thinking about 3AC Starry Night? What are you thinking?
Remember when Starry Night was announced and they wanted to raise $100 million to invest in NFTs? I was reading the story and reminisced on that moment and thought, oh, how time has changed. So these NFTs that are in this wallet, I think, were reported to be worth $21 million when they were purchased. And now Nansen estimates that they are worth $840,000. So I think even selling these aren't really going to put a dent in the amount of money that is owed by Three Arrows Capital. And so you're right, Zach. It's a really interesting footnote. It will be interesting to see what happens from here. And the collection curated by Vincent Van Dough, I still want to know who Vincent Van Dough is. If anyone has any intel there, please do let us know. Has so many really interesting NFTs that I think we don't have enough information about to attach a real price to, like some of the rare Pepes in there. And so, I don't know, it'll be interesting to see what happens from here. Will, did I see your hand go up?
Yeah, I hope that the Genesis Capital and all these other firms that did not get their money back are nice art collectors, because this might be all they get, right? This is a pretty tough little bag of loot. It seems it's not worth a lot of money, maybe $5 million tops. Nansen labeled it for worth maybe about $850,000. NFT marketplaces have more or less collapsed or down 95+%. Of course, they're still worth their weight in ETH, but everyone wants USD, so I don't know if that's much of a consolation there. Let's go over to this tweet, though, which is pretty interesting. Back in October 2021, when this was first announced, when the deal with Three Arrows Capital, which of course was huge at the time, everyone wanted to be associated with them, and they announced this deal. Nice little tweet there from Suzu, who has not been tweeting quite as often. Starry night, starry-eyed, starry, or shine bright. I love that. Kind of brings you back to the glory days of the bull market in November, October 2021. Really do miss those days. Wendy, going to throw this one up to you for your take.
So when I read the tweet by Suzu, it just reminds me of a really great Motley Crue song, because I really like Motley Crue. And the story is really sad. It's just really sad, the fact that when this firm bought these NFTs, they were valued so high, and now they're only worth like a fraction of what they're originally worth. And it just makes me sad for some of the people that this particular firm owes money to, because they kind of were a big player in the crypto contagion. So big sad for the crypto bear market. But it's good to see that some people are getting a teensy-tiny portion of their funds back. Because generally in crypto, not your keys, not your coins, and you can lose your funds very, very easily, unfortunately. But that's part of a true decentralized economy. Jen? Zach,
imagine being owed money and then you just get like the rarest of Pepes. I think that could be kind of... I don't know.
Pepe one is pretty funny. That one is pretty good.
The rarest of
It's like a
Pepes.
little mini comic book where Pepe walks in on his friend peeing with his pants down around his ankles, and then he makes a joke about it. It's a good one. Check it out. It's a good one. Anyway, but yeah, I mean, this right here is just the ultimate reminder of how much things can change, right? So you saw the tweet that Will highlighted almost a year ago exactly, indicating a JPEG that they bought for 800 ETH that was worth $2.4 million at the time. And now that is probably worth far, 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 far less. And so now you have some illiquid JPEGs that may end up with creditors who are owed money, and we'll see what happens from there. But yeah, a stark reminder that in a year in crypto, people can go from the top to the bottom pretty dramatically.